Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Somerset Farms. Right, to carry on from yesterday, we have the oat fields to do. I think I've just made a mistake by leaving that trailer behind. We need to get to field 42 to start on the oats. And then we need to get some corn harvesting done today. We basically got 3 cornfields to do, 2 or 3 corn, I do believe it is. We do not have access to the sand. Yes, I know, but I want to try and do this a little bit different way. That'll have to do for now. Yeah, we'll get, it's 42 and field 25, so we want to get these done as soon as possible. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to whack this straight into a time lapse, because like I say, we've got other jobs we want to get done as well today. But I want to do 2 and I want to do 25. Like I say, I do have some cultivating jobs to do as well, but I want to get the oat ones done so I can forget about them. But if I put this on a time lapse, I'll see you when we've done this in 25, and I'll see you once we are done. Right, there we go, guys. I was going to jump cut and do it, not jump cut, I was going to time lapse doing both the fields, but the problem is, well, we might have to go get some fuel. So that's going to be quite a long drive. But we need to go down to field 25. I might just go buy some barrels of diesel from the shop and use the other tractor. I do believe I've already got a tractor there. The problem I've got is I've got no way of transporting it from there to the field without driving it all the way to the tractor all the way back to the farm to pick up the trailer. Although I must admit, I am not liking that little flatbed trailer at the moment that we've got. I think we've got enough fuel to do the next field. It's just, I still need fuel no matter what. Just wondering which way I can do this. Wonder if I could maybe rent a little trailer. I'm only talking a proper little trailer. We don't need anything big. I've kind of pinned myself in a corner here, haven't I? It was a good idea to put this here at the time. Now I seem to pin myself in a corner. It's a good job I can reverse tractors and trailers and harvesters and stuff, isn't it? There we go. But field 25 is, to be honest, it's near our field. Near our fields and farms, so it's not the end of the world. I did maybe want to try and get some cultivating going at the same time, but I don't know, I might just have a cultivating day, because every job we do today we have to cultivate, do you know what I mean? At least we'll have a big long list of cultivating jobs and a big long list of sowing jobs. And I know it's kind of a little bit repetitive at the moment, but this is the only way we can earn the money, because we've only got 2 fields really now, innit? We do technically have 3, but it's not really they're not exactly big fields. And one of them we've kind of got the greenhouses in, so we don't make loads from the 2 little fields that we have got. No, we do have 3 fields. It would be 4 if we use that section. Sorry, yeah, it's my bad. I forgot all about buying that last field. We've got 35, 28 and 24. Like I said, we need to get some money for some big mowers. That's kind of a necessity now, because field 35 will become basically a giant grass field. It's too small to really do anything with. Look, it's too small. So I'm thinking if we own any really small fields, we might end up turning them to grass for like silage and, you know, everything else. Tell you what we're going to do, I think. I feel like that's a suitable place to put that, if I'm honest. What have we got in the shop trailer wise? Really cheap that I could just rent just to run a 2,100. There might be some under here. That's like 8,000 in it. This is where it sucks that we don't have like a little, well, it sounds daft, one of these or a pickup truck. Like this could run something. But even if I buy that, so no, the only way we can do it is if we just quickly rent the trailer we already have, because I've already got a shop. I've already got a tractor near the shop. It's £100 to lease. So if we do that and we buy, well, we're looking pallets. I know diesel's in here. If we buy 2 of them, because we can keep them on the farm. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, all right. He wasn't at the shop, but he was really close to the shop. Come on, you can't. I meant to move this back to the farm actually off stream yesterday, and by the time I edited the video and I got it uploaded to YouTube, it was like, let's just say a few people were on that I play Apex with, and obviously, you know, I was then playing a little bit of Apex. So let's get that into there. Do you know the worst thing? That was a waste of money. My trailer's already at the store. Oh, that was a waste of £100. I completely forgot my trailer was even at the store. Bloody hell. Completely forgot about that. I put it there yesterday. I brought it there ready to bring them bags of fertilizer back to the farm. That's what it was. Completely forgot about that. Was it yesterday? Episode before then? Anyway, whenever it was. Whenever it was. But yeah, we'll just... Okay, we are very... Yeah, I should have maybe loaded them in the centre. That's my fault. We're very lopsided when we turn left. This should at least get the harvester fully fueled back up though, which is what I'm looking for right now. We're looking to just get this refueled. We'll get on with 25. I was going to collect the straw, but then I thought, I shouldn't collect it if it's not my field. I don't know. What do you reckon, guys? Anyone who puts a comment in the chat, do you think we should be able to collect the straw, or do you think we shouldn't be able to? Right. There we go. Collecting fuel. Lovely. I can't believe my trailer was there. I know it was only a waste of like £107 I think it was. But I suppose looking at it this way, it's £107 we've wasted. I don't really like to waste money. Especially when we don't really have a lot and we're still having to do a lot of contracts to keep up with the... We waste £1,000 a day though because we've still got the freaking loan maxed out. I think that needs to go now on. Maybe we need to look at doing paying the loan off and what do you reckon, like maybe £500 a job. Every time we do a job we pay like £500 off. I know it means our money would be going down a little bit quicker, but for every job we do we spend £500. Obviously if we do a contract and it's only worth say £600, I don't feel like we should. Yeah, we need to get the loan paid. It'll take us a long time to pay off at £500 a job. Right, I'm going to put this on a time lapse guys and finish this one. Right, there we go. Oat jobs are now officially complete. I'm just going to double check that we have completed all the oat jobs. Corn, obviously oat. Corn, oat. Oh, we do have soya beans to do. Yeah, we've got a soya bean contract to do, which is basically using this machine again. But I think I'd rather do the corn ones next because, well, long story short, we do a corn one. There's a few of them to do. No, actually, we'll have to do the soybean one because I don't want to jump into another day with this header. Remember, this header's on lease. If we're leasing this header, I don't want to pay another day's thing. It's bad enough that I've had to buy like another hour or so's worth of leasing cost. And I cannot believe it rained. And I wouldn't mind, but I knew the rain was coming and I just wasn't really paying attention. Hence why we had to skip quite a lot of time. So I don't want to continue this job into the next episode. Especially with the oat. You know, I wanted to get oat out of the way today. Which is what we've done. Just put myself in a right tight spot today. Every time I try to get my trailer and stuff like that, it's just, see what I mean? I don't want to drive on the other farmers' fields, but I will if I have to. Right, so let's just double check once again. We are going to Farm Store Bay 1. Farm Store Bay 1. So everything is going to Farm Store Bay 1, which is just up the road. Yeah, did you notice at one point on the first headland, guys, how slow that harvester was to get up that hill? Whew. I don't think it helps. Obviously, we're using a slightly bigger header than what we really should be, but yeah, that was a tight one. Literally had to bounce the header up and down just to keep me going at 1 mile an hour. Otherwise, we were literally just at a standstill. Yeah, field 9 will be the next job we do. It's soybean, and then we'll jump straight onto the corn. The corn's going to be in the next episode. Guarantee that, because we've done 2 harvesting jobs now. Yeah, what you'll find when I do my videos, you'll find some videos are like 45 minutes long. You'll find some of them about 20-25 minutes long. I do try to aim for like 30-ish minutes as a guide, but some of the shorter ones are because when I record, it's usually because I'm a little bit delayed in getting started recording. And then the problem is I've got to be finished before my kids get up. My kids are lazy buggers and they'll be in bed till like dinner time, but I need to have uploaded my videos before my kids get up. Otherwise my kids just hog the entire internet, literally hog the entire internet. And obviously with them being on the holiday at the moment from school, it is a case of I can't stop them. Well, I could, but I wouldn't want to. I try and make my videos as to fit the my time scale really. So if I end up dropping down time, usually the next day or so I try and make up, try and make up for it. Right, I tell you what, we've just paid 15,000. Oh, we can only pay back in 5,000. Okay, well, I've just paid back 5,000. So we haven't really made any money again today, but bloody hell, them cultivating jobs. We'd end up doing most of them cultivating jobs and not making much money. Harvesting corn in field 34, that's like £800. Wow. But yeah, field 9 soybean. It's the only one I can think of doing next. It's the odd one out. There's only the one job to do in field 9. Actually, I might be better off doing it this way. Get a worker going, although if I get a worker going on it, I won't really make any money at all. Workers are very expensive on Farm Sim 22. I'll tell you that right now, they are very, very expensive. Take a little while. My driving today is atrocious. I just can't seem to stay on the road. Yeah, we'll make some money soon because our harvest will be ready. Our actual harvest will be ready, and that's when we'll start making a little bit of money. We'll swap out one of our fields, like I say, field 35 over to grass. We need a large quantity of grass for the TMR, do you know what I mean? At the moment we're not making TMR. We do have stuff to make a TMR mix. It's actually buying the well, I know which machine I want to buy, and it's like £60,000. I will feed the cows hay if I have to, but then it means I have to make more hay, do you know what I mean? But I need to do something to get them fed. I don't want them running out of food. That doesn't help us. Here it is, field 9. I trust field 9 entrance to be all the way at the bottom. But yeah, like I was saying before as well, I've got a corn header. £10,000. It's just a lizard one. It's a mod hub mod. It's 4 meters, so it's technically a meter wider than the cheapest one. It's a little bit cheaper. I'm not just trying to find mods to make things cheap to make more money. Far from it. It's just when it comes to buying one, with us struggling to make money, you know what I mean? We wouldn't be able to afford a £60,000 header. Do you know what I mean? We're struggling at the moment to buy a £60,000 TMR machine, and we need that. The TMR machine, you know, the mixing feeder, actually makes us money because milk, reproduction, the meat for the cows, the ones that we're selling. Right, I'm going to leave that going there while we bring this tractor down. Yeah, I don't really want to put a worker on, but I don't really have much choice. Yeah, paying that loan didn't help. It was quite... I thought you could pay back in 500. I forgot it was 5,000. So the next payment we'll do on the loan is we'll cultivate all them fields we need to cultivate, and then we'll make another payment. Might try and make a couple of payments. I'd like to be debt free because the loan takes like £1,000 off us every day. Every day we lose £1,000 due to the loan and interest. I know we get a couple of episodes to a day. I think we're going to try and get 3 episodes in at the minute because it's April. It's technically only 2:30. I'd like to try and leave the game on like 2 or 3 times, but I don't want to keep... You know what I mean? We'll have more harvest to do soon. And if we jump a day, then we'll have the harvest ready now. And I haven't even finished these harvests yet. With, you know, we did a lot of harvesting yesterday. We've done quite a bit of harvesting today. We're going to have loads to do again in the next episode with the corn. Then we're going to have to jump a day because obviously, you know, it's time to jump into May. And then that might mean that our fields are ready to harvest. So yeah, it's a genuine case of a catch-21, catch-22, sorry, What the hell's a catch-21? Catch-22. Okay, I'm completely lost on what you're doing there, my friend. Completely lost on what you're doing. And you've also ran your own trailer over. I don't have much of a choice for this. I don't like doing this at the minute. I'm trying to play a little bit more like fully legitly, but what the hell am I supposed to do with that? Right, so there we go. I'll take over the harvesting in a minute. I just want to get everything moved out of the way, brought back to the farm, things like that. I don't want to be leaving my equipment in other fields, do you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to avoid. Yeah, I'm sure our fields are ready in the next day or two. I don't think I can fill these from here. I think it has to be in a tanker. Yeah, that's a shame. I won't mind, but if I can fill my tractor up direct, there shouldn't be any excuse why I couldn't. I just want to try it. I also didn't realise I could buy diesel that way. Just because I don't normally do that, you see. I always buy barrels of diesel. And what the hell are you doing? You're making a bloody right mess. What the hell is this idiot doing? Get a headland done. Yeah, what an app. He's wasted so much money doing, well, obviously nothing. Right, we'll get a headland done. I'm going to whack this on a time lapse, guys, because like I said, it's the final job of today, and then we'll get this sold, and then we might make a little bit extra off the soybean, because soybean should be really good value. Normally sells for quite a high price, so yeah, I'm gonna put it on a. Why am I stuck on here? Yeah, I think it's because my harvester needs repairing. It's just starting to be very poor. Yeah, right. As I say, I'm gonna put this on a time lapse, and I'll see it when this one's done. done. Whew. So yeah, that is all done. Leased items. I just want to confirm that I've got no more contracts to do. So corn, so nope. Yeah, so just corn. So we can get rid of the return that. We can get rid of return that. This is going to the sell everything place. Yeah, I didn't really want to sell anything at this place because it's a building that I put into the map. But obviously, I can't help where the contracts then go and sell. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Hit a wall. Didn't even notice. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to decide which way is going to be quickest. I could turn left, cut through the farm, cut around the top of the field, or we could just go a slightly longer way, but we can keep foot to the floor. Although saying that, it's not exactly going to slow us down going that way if we keep our foot to the floor. Yeah, next contracts are going to be corn jobs in the next episode. We've got 3 cornfields to do. We'll get paid for this oat job, we'll have another cultivating job, then we will have a mass cultivating day. I might even look at renting a smaller cultivator and getting like 2 jobs done at once. Because this can take the big cultivator, you know what I mean? This can use the big cultivator. I might look at getting a smaller one for the class. Get them done in half the time. But then again, it means, you know, wasting half the money coming in because we have to lease. I do apologise for that. It turns out I've got Discord open and I didn't realise. Yep, I'm going to be get this sold. Soybean is worth quite a bit actually, on its own. If you get the, you know, if you get the best price, that is. I'm not saying we'll get the best price. I don't think April's the best day to sell soybean. We made £806. Wow, we made £2,000. Oh, I am surprised. It didn't come up saying to cultivate that field. But no, that's those contracts done. Apart from the corn jobs, there's not really much else for us to do at the moment. I say I'd rather do all the corn jobs in one day. Do you know what I mean? For me, it'll be a nice busy day. Because to be fair, a couple of the fields are quite big actually when it comes to doing the corn jobs. They're not massive fields, don't get me wrong, but they're not the smallest fields. I say we need to get the harvester, a corn header for it. We can get one of those from the shop. It's 4 meters as well, so it's a little bit wider than the smallest one. It's a bit cheaper. It's not a bad price to buy. We just don't do enough corn at the moment to justify spending £10,000 on the header, and then we'd have to spend £3,500 on the trailer. Where at least if we buy the harvester header, you know, the grain header, that for me is more important at the moment. So we may look at buying that at some point. I have got some silage to sell, possibly. Like I say, I do need to make some TMR mixture up. I do need to check the cows, make sure they're they've not run out of food, because we did, like I say, we did fast forward the time earlier. No, they've got 10,000 litres left at the moment. That's fantastic. There's cultivating field 9. So yeah, we are done in this episode, guys. I do massively appreciate everybody for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, you know, please give it a thumbs up. I would massively appreciate that, because it helps. It honestly, if everybody who watched it gave a little thumbs up, yeah, it's just the way YouTube works. Yeah, thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you all later on.